I want to talk to you today about the wonderful Greek language, specifically Koine dialectos, the Greek language of the New Testament and early Christianity. Maybe you've had an inkling to learn the language yourself, a little tug at your heart, but perhaps you've thought to yourself, I'm not in seminary. It doesn't matter. You can learn it anyway. I started learning Greek during the COVID lockdowns. I studied at home using an online course through Logos Bible software taught by Professor John Schwandt. I worked hard and picked up additional resources to supplement my training. Last year, I created my own Bridge to Intermediate Greek course and graduated by translating the third epistle of John. It was painstaking and somewhat of a slow grind. But once it was done, being able to look at what I had accomplished was marvelous. Now I'm even more hooked. I created my own intermediate Greek curriculum. My first quarter is to work through and translate John's first epistle using S.M. Baugh's 1 John Reader. I'm posting these videos for anyone else intrepid enough to learn Greek on their own. But why should you undertake the effort to learn Greek? Well, if you've gotten this far in the video, you probably already want to. So that solves part of the problem. And, by the way, if you want to learn Greek, you can. Period. Don't think twice about it. But why? I cannot answer this question as well as Professors Ben Merkel and Robert Plummer, who addressed it in their book, Greek for Life. However, I can give you a few of my reasons along with some of theirs. Let's see if any of these resonate with you. First, personally, I always felt like I was missing out on something that the Lord wanted to share with me through His Word. Second, personally, I didn't like reading commentaries that addressed Greek concepts and points and not having the ability to evaluate what the scholar was stating. Third, also personally, I felt that studying Greek could be a valuable part of my devotions. What better way for me to show my commitment to God's Word than to do the work to read it in the original languages? Here are some additional reasons that Merkel and Plummer offer. Greek can be a source of personal spiritual blessing. I suppose that is consistent with my devotional take on learning Greek. Knowledge of Greek, they write, gives confidence to one who preaches or teaches the Bible. You aren't getting the information secondhand, but seeing it with your own eyes. Additionally, they note that understanding Greek is valuable because it helps those who use it to defend the truth of the gospel. In this day and age, we have a privilege like no other time in history to have bountiful resources to enable us to learn Greek. From the comfort of our own homes even. There are so many tools available for us to learn Greek. We have powerful Bible study software like Logos, which I use, that enables us to build functional libraries of materials at a fraction of the cost of the print materials. Moreover, having these resources in digital formats make the information in the books even more useful. The internet is full of material to help us every step of our journey. Greek takes effort to learn. Interestingly, the language itself is not hard to learn, but getting it deep on the inside of you does take an extraordinary amount of work. If you are up for the challenge, then stick with me. I will help guide you as to what I've done to learn and what I'm doing to take my Greek to the next level. I'm not a seminarian, a pastor, or a professor. I'm actually a trial lawyer who happens to love God's Word. If I can do this, you can too. And I'm not going to teach you Greek. I'll share my study process with you as we learn and grow together. On that note, I invite any Bible scholar who watches these videos to feel free to chime in, join the discussion, and correct me if I get something wrong along the way. In fact, if you find something that you think needs a correction, shoot a video explaining what I got wrong, and I'll post it for you, or link to your website, your YouTube channel, or what have you. With all that out of the way, are you ready to dive in? All right, let's go.